Hey, what is up, you guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the new animated movie, Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually bought this on digital because I was such a big fan of the comic when this first came out, because I was really a big Ninja Turtles fan growing up. And of course, I'm a big Batman fan. So I really wanted to see this movie, and so I bought it on digital. So these are my thoughts. First, let's start off with DC's biggest hero, or one of their biggest heroes if you don't count Superman himself, Batman. Thought he was really good in this. My only problem was I think he had some cringy moments that involve like the Ninja Turtles, which I don't want to give away, but it's I guess this doesn't count as a spoiler. But the scene where he eats pizza, which I thought was pretty cringy. And yeah, it just doesn't fit with Batman's character. It fits with the Ninja Turtles, of course, just doesn't fit with his character. That's what I thought of Batman. I thought Batman was really good, but he could use some work. Let's move on to the next character. Now, this one will actually be all four Ninja Turtles, because I just want to get into each one of them. Leonardo, I probably liked the most out of all of them. I think he had the best like character moments out of the entire movie. Especially this one scene, I'm not going to give it away, but it was pretty cool. Donatello, I really don't like in a lot of the other Ninja Turtles media, but I thought he was really good in this, actually. I actually really liked him in this. Raphael was very meh. I think he could have been done better. But the worst of all, which is actually my favorite Ninja Turtle, is Michelangelo. I think he was just so annoying in this. I couldn't take him. But it wasn't that the actor did a bad job. It's just I found him to be annoying. Next, I'm going to talk about Batgirl, because even though she plays an important part in the beginning of the movie, she really doesn't need to be there. She has like no purpose besides the beginning exposition of this movie, and she kind of fell out of place. Next, I'm gonna talk about Robin, because I don't like Damian Wayne as a character, even in the comics, so I wasn't a big fan of him here. I actually wish he would have just gotten Nightwing, like the second Ninja Turtles Batman crossover series, he was really cool in that, but they had Robin instead in this one, and it made it kind of worse. I wish they got Nightwing. But yeah, it makes it close to the first comic, but I think the Nightwing would have actually been cooler, so they could change up the story a little bit. Next, I'm going to talk about the Penguin, because the Penguin doesn't play too big of a role in this, besides at the beginning and the end, but he still plays an important role after you figure it out. But yeah, he plays kind of an important part, so yeah, let's keep it at that. Alright, so let me just say, they do something from the first comic I hated in the first comic, which was, I'm not gonna count as a spoiler, it's from the first comic when the Batman Rogues Gallery villains turn into mutants. I hate that. I don't even know, I just didn't like that from the original comic, and it's kinda, I don't know, it just seemed weird for Batman villains, so yeah, I'm just gonna talk over that, because that wasn't that good of an aspect of this movie. Alright, so next part I want to talk about is the story, because the story is actually, it's very basic like the comic, but it actually really works in animated form. That's why I think this movie needs to be seen, because it actually really works in animated form, and I think they did a very good job with the story. But it's the same as the comic, I just think they did a very good job with it here. The last thing I want to talk about before my verdict is the animation, and because some of the animation, like some of it was like kind of choppy, but most of it is actually really good. Like the action scenes are actually like animated very well, because a lot of these DC animated movies, the animation's not great, but this is actually one of the better ones. Like a lot of the designs look better and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I want to say about the animation. Okay, so I know it looks like I'm trash talking this movie a lot, but it's actually a lot of fun. If you turn your brain off, like, you know, if you turn your brain off, you'll have fun with it. It's one of those kind of movies. And I think even though like some of the characters are lacking, most of them are really good, and I think the story works really well in animated form, and I think the animation is spot on. So I'm actually gonna go with a higher rating on this, because I was such a big fan of the original comic. And this is a very accurate representation of it. I'm gonna want to go with a 8 out of 10 for Batman Ninja Turtles, the animated movie. All right, I'll see. I might do something with this movie. It's spoiler. I don't think I'm spoiler vibes here. I don't think I'm going to, though. I don't know how many of you guys would watch that. This is just more of a movie that was for me, that I really wanted to see. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this review. I'm not sure if anybody's even gonna be interested in this movie. It's just I was such a big fan of Ninja Turtles growing up, and of course I'm a big Batman fan, so I wanted to see this. and I hope at least this could get some of you to watch it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.